Let me hide this. I don't need any of you guys to see this.
If you put
Nope, no. You don't know.
I will literally leave, and you'll have to replace me with like another young, handsome brown man.
I'm even putting the last name to say I'm making the claim he is number 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I
Sorry.
saw what you put.
Whoa! Sorry. Okay, so basically we got our whiteboards right here. We got the.
Why does it have to be white? Ooh.
No, the board is white, but the words are black.
Oh.
Okay,
I
so
think mine's purple, actually.
no, that.
I got blue.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
They're all people of color. So what we're gonna be
Not
doing,
blue.
right? We got our whiteboards. We're gonna start from the bottom up. Top 10 best Schitts Creek characters. All right, are we feeling this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We're
think so.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think there's like 13 main people, so 3 people are gone.
Yes.
Just like my love life.
Okay. Oh wait.
Wait, you
oh,
have-
oh my God.
You have 10 main people though in your love life? Let's talk about this.
So
picture.
you said we're gonna rank 10. I'm sorry. What were
Okay,
what?
yeah, that's okay. So we got our colors here. Gentlemen, we're taking the boards. All right, we're gonna start off. Who's at the bottom of your top 10? All right,
I dropped my cheat sheet, so I don't.
I did
Wow.
not drop my cheat sheet.
Someone doesn't know their characters for real, do they?
I used to read my handwriting.
Oh,
Oh, gross.
should have known grabbing a bunch of guys would be.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, leave. Someone doesn't have their cheat sheet. You know what?
We're gonna be here all night, Victor?
Oh my gosh! He needs his cheat sheet so badly.
I put it in my shorts, and then
You put it in.
Is it in? Did it go in the shorts or in
Do
the
we have
underwear?
another
I'm
color that
scared
you
to know the answer.
That's your
This
cheat
was
sheet.
mine.
That's your cheat
Mine was
sheet.
purple too.
Victor, where was the?
It was. You know what? It was deep in the nether regions of my pocket. Okay, it's not my fault that
It
they
was
created
in-
a secret
so
pocket.
it was in your
my
pocket?
If
was
you
in
want
your
to get down
pocket.
to technicalities,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
it was in my
All right.
pocket. But if you want to get down to
Are we ready?
And like
Are we ready? Are we ready, guys? Here we go. Starting with number 10 in 3, 2, 1. Ha! Okay. Oh snap! Okay, me and Victor have the same one. We're going rolling number 10, and then why is this blasphemousness?
Yeah.
Blasphemousness.
What's happening?
Why is Ted your number 10?
Here's the thing: is I love Ted so much. I really do. I absolutely love him. But
you?
what? But no. But
you did, you wouldn't have a number 10.
Okay, but at the end of the day, what I care about, what I care about with characters, particularly in shows, especially long running shows like this, 6 months, is how much I care for the character by the end of it. And unfortunately, Bill Ted really didn't exist
By
at
the
the
end of
it.
this episode, nobody's gonna care about you.
I know. Wow!
Yeah,
Wow!
let's-
Wow!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Let's grab our boards. All right,
go.
we're going in.
Oh sure.
Number 9. Let's
Number
drop
9.
in that
Do you have
number.
your cheat sheet? Did you take a copy?
I do have my teeth.
He
He has his teeth.
I have my teeth.
He has his tit sheet.
His what?
He's got the titties.
Oh my!
He got them titties.
my.
Number 9. Who are we going with, guys? I'm gonna drop a banger on this.
I already
one.
saw it.
I'm so
Cheat
sorry.
like that.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited about this one. This is when I get canceled. All right.
Yeah,
Are we all ready? Everyone ready? We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey!
All
Why do you
right.
hate Patrick? Although,
Alright.
disclaimer, I knew you hated Patrick.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me.
I
to be
don't.
honest.
There's 3 people that aren't on my list. Patrick
Okay.
is at least on my
But at
list.
least, you're right, at least you made it on your list. That says a
Yes.
lot. You changed. You've
So,
grown.
let me-
That's the magic of Schitts Creek. It makes you become a less
Can
douchey
I-
person.
Can I admit something?
What?
You're on drugs.
Ronnie never made my top 10.
Ronnie has some good ones.
Yeah, how could you not have Ron? Like, I love her.
It was she was a competition for number 10.
I thought she was such an important character as well in Schitts Creek because she like really kind of grounded all of the absurdity around her.
Yes.
'Cause she was the one that was like, oh my, like she
Her
couldn't,
first-
she didn't,
yeah.
she rolled her eyes at everything, and I thought she had such an
Her
important.
first line was, "So you're pretty. What's that like?"
No, true. Okay, so here's the thing. Patrick is my number 9. So let me explain it, guys.
Yeah.
I feel Patrick is a solid character, but once Patrick comes into the show, I would have liked him better if he just wasn't in every episode from that point on. I love Ted more because Ted is there, adds weight, and then leaves. When Patrick jumps in, it's David and Patrick. It's not Patrick by himself. It's not David by himself. It's both of them. So in my mind, Patrick would have been better coming in and leaving and then coming back and leaving. Once he's in,
we
he's
have this
in.
debate, but how is Ted individual then so much more than Patrick?
Because he comes in to add weight for Alexis. When Patrick's there, I think he's only adding weight for David, but he just keeps
But they
staying
both
there.
add so much humanity to each other. Both Alexis and David. They
I
add
feel-
so much.
Ow! That's an attack.
It's just,
Am I feeling
I think we're
attacked?
teaming up. I think
Wow.
we're both sides.
Okay, let's grab
I was
some.
just eating my imaginary popcorn.
Let's
I was
grab-
ready for
You
it.
just-
We're going
All
back
right, let's grab our
for number 8.
We need to
Alright.
reduce so much.
Yeah, that was really bad.
What are you
Oh,
forgetting?
I don't even know if you guys are gonna like who I put above Patrick. Nope. Don't try to look.
Are we not supposed to look? I've been
No,
straight
what
up
do you-
looking
yeah,
this whole
okay.
time. I've been like, that's not how you spell it.
And honestly, that's what I'm
That
most
might
worried
not.
about. I didn't Google how to spell any of these, so if I'm wrong about
Also, I
any of the
realized I
names.
put the name so big
Like,
that I
damn.
think I went in. Are we good? We're really
I'm
good?
good, yeah,
Go,
yeah,
3,
yeah.
2, 1.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, we can do it too, bro.
we're all together.
So we got Twyla. I put Twyla above Patrick.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. You got okay. Patrick's your number 8. See, Patrick is low on his too.
See, I
You can't-
love Patrick. I love how important Patrick is
He's
to
Dave.
To David. Yeah.
Is it that important if you don't even know who he's helping? That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, what's that
See,
guy's
he's-
the hair and the
he's-
fashion sense?
Here's
What's
the
his name?
thing. He's so
Roger.
he's so important to David, but that's highlighting David. So it's like Patrick does his job, and because he does his job, I don't think he needs to be that much higher.
You keep saying that, and I get that, but like, I have so much heart for David. I care so much about him, and like I said, what matters to me the most at the end of the show is how much I care about each character,
That's fair.
and I
That's
care
fair.
about Patrick so much.
That's fair, and I care that you made an incorrect decision.
See,
Wow.
I care about
Wow.
Patrick, but the way I did it was kind of like process of elimination. So
All right.
I knew who my top like few were, and then Patrick was just kind of like, all right, if I wanted a spin-off, who would I want to see, this person or Patrick? But when I think about the
Okay.
is there a SAG rep? I'm hurt.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that's
no, but like I was saying before you two really interrupted me, what I was saying about Patrick is that for the whole story of Schitts Creek, from beginning to end, if you look at it as one giant story, Patrick was very fundamental to the story and to David. So,
Okay.
but also I have my diehards that I want to watch, like I would pay to watch them spin-offs. And Patrick's one of those where I'm like, well, he'd just be part of the spin-off with David. You know? So kind of like where you were
That makes
saying,
sense.
it's like I wouldn't watch him.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to Joey, where does this spin-off lie? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, jeez, I'm talking about solid Phoebe.
Yeah, that's solid, Phoebe.
Jeez.
I don't even watch
Okay.
Friends. It's all contact from hanging out.
Okay,
Nailed it.
we're grabbing the boards. I'm gonna add a stipulation right now.
Okay.
We're throwing in. Put your number 7 and your number 6 down.
Whoa.
Right
Whoa,
now.
because
Yeah.
filming
This
is going
was
too
not
slow,
prepared. I
and
was
these
a-
lights are hot.
No, because
We want to get to the top 5. Everybody wants to know the top 5.
And lunch.
Here we go. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me so much for this one. Wait, let me remember. Okay, so I
So
have
7 and 6, you said, yeah?
Schitts Creek. Schitts Creek.
Guys, this is gonna be bad. I have to like hide this.
Oh, I'm looking right at it, but didn't see anything.
I don't even know if I
Oh,
spelled
I'm
these.
so excited to find out. We did 7 and 6, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 7 and
I'm
6.
I'm
Okay,
so
are we all ready,
intrigued.
guys?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is gonna be so terrible right
Oh,
now.
no.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Who do we got?
We got Ted and Johnny, okay.
Oh, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, hey!
Oh,
Jocelyn,
yeah.
They're so far, yeah, hey!
Okay, pause. Let's pause.
We can't.
This man just said,
I love Patrick so much. I just love Patrick so
Yeah.
much because I love David. I love David. I love David.
who's his number 7?
Yeah, man.
Patrick.
Like, I was only defending
Like,
title
you
8.
were
I
talking
wasn't
about-
defending title 7.
Okay, that's fair.
Wrong.
So, we all kind of agree with Ted that Ted should be in the lower tier of the
Oh,
character.
we did Ted.
the
I
bottom
didn't
half
see
of
that.
Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all agree that he's the bottom half of the
We
10.
do.
Yeah.
So the reason why I like Ted more than Patrick is the same thing. I just feel like Ted came in, added weight to Alexis, and then backed out. And then he would come back in, add more layers to
Exactly.
Alexis' story, back out, and let Alexis have her solo story.
I agree.
Johnny, here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
so super. I want to know about
Yeah,
Johnny did
you
not make
broke
my
the
top 5.
4.
So Johnny is like you can say the backbone of the Roses, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, it takes me a minute to really get on board with Johnny because Johnny's so busy trying to be like a man for me that I think I'm like, dude, you already messed up because your family is so like stuck up, and it starts with you. So if you're gonna try to be a man now, you have to go back and correct how you raised them in the first place, which he does because he becomes like one of my favorite characters towards like I'd say somewhere in second, third-ish season. I'm like, oh, I love him from here on out because he's fixing it, and they go back to him to like try to fix certain things out. But in that whole meantime, I built more love for my top 5 before Johnny.
Do you know what? And something that I can agree with that. We just actually watched season 2 to refresh a little bit on Schitts Creek because
I already knew it. But...
I know. Well, yeah. But for the audience, they might not have known. Who knows? You know, you guys are technically with us right now. Did you just dab?
I did all the.
Anyway, but you really do start like the first season of Johnny is very like he's kind of just like not higher than thou, but yeah, I get why you don't really connect with him, but you really do start to see his humanitarian like his human nature in season 2, particularly like when he has to go and like what we just watched, ask David for money, and it just completely changes like who he is.
It's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way?
So are we doing 1 through 6 now?
That was. I just needed the 2.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna start. Whoa. No, we're gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna grab the boards. We're gonna grab the boards.
Grabbing boards.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Guys, I'm so excited for my number 5.
Ooh, I'm excited for your number 5 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a number 5 with fries, and I'll have raspberry iced tea. And thank you to Apple for these iPads. They're great.
Yeah, really. Top out.
Okay, here we go. Wait, everybody good? Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and wham! Who do we got?
Yeah,
Okay, Johnny.
yeah.
Stevie.
Lordy.
I mean,
Just
all the
say-
same things that you said about Johnny is
Jocelyn.
why he's in my position right
Number
there.
5.
So I'll say that. Jocelyn, though. Yeah, let's
Dude,
talk about Jocelyn.
Jocelyn?
Oh,
I'm
like, I didn't put
when
Jocelyn.
me and Victor watched this, there would be times where I'd be like, dude, just pause it. Jocelyn's character is so good. Like when you look at Roland, I think of Roland as the guy who comes in, adds a couple of jokes here, puts little roadblocks in the Roses' faces. But like the whole time, Jocelyn is like the binding thing that eventually makes me love Roland, and she's the thing that adds the family friendly bonding of the Roses and the Schitts.
Mm-hmm.
Jocelyn is that backbone for, because Moira, whether I don't even know if she fully admits it, I don't remember correctly, but Jocelyn becomes Moira's like that's her girl.
Totally.
So it's like Jocelyn was building that relationship the whole time with the Roses while Roland was borderline trying to break it up so it's like Jocelyn is so good, and her character arc.
Yeah.
Her becoming a mom.
For me, the episode where I was like, damn, Jocelyn can get it was when she literally
her being a great mom, and then Vic's over here being like, and when she could
no,
get it.
I mean,
get it.
No, I mean like as in like I was like, oh shit, she's amazing. Was when she literally confronted Moira and gave her like a nice reality check, but it was also so nurturing and also very like, listen, we're here to help you, but you need to start by helping us like help you and bringing this guard down. And when she did that, I was like, I mean that scene, you're like, and then I mean.
Let's speed past this because I want to know why is Stevie your number 5.
Yeah, Stevie, what a bold.
Let's talk about why she's number 5 because I don't like
what a
that.
bold choice.
I don't like that.
I
Ooh.
love Stevie.
Where do you think
Do you?
Stevie is? I'm so interested to know where Stevie is for you.
Oh, we're excited about that.
Oh, I think I know where Stevie is for sure.
Okay.
13.
Hasn't even
I love Stevie. I love Stevie. I loved her whole story arc throughout the seasons. But she's just my solid number 5. Like I wish I could put her higher, but for me in my heart, what's telling me is she's number 5, which I think is like a number 1 once you get into the supporting cast. But I don't want to.
Oh, guys,
I don't
you're
want
gonna
to
hate my number 4. All right,
I'm
guys,
so intrigued.
let's grab the boards. Here we go. Let me hide this. I don't need any of you guys to see this.
if you put
Nope,
what I
don't, no,
think
no,
you're
no.
gonna
You
put,
you don't know.
I will literally leave, and you'll have to replace me with like another young, handsome brown man.
I'm even putting the last name to say I'm making the claim he is number 4. I already gave away half of it. I'm the only one who doesn't have a cheat sheet. I'm the only one who's prepared.
I memory.
How do you
Okay.
spell?
Great. Okay, so no one's ready? No one's ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you good? Are you good, Alec?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Stop pressuring me.
You good, Alec?
I'm ready.
Alec. Alec.
Ah! I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
so
god! Oh my god!
sorry.
I saw what you put.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry. We got Steve.
Oh,
now I'm
shit,
Stevie
you're,
next.
You're
yeah.
gonna get canceled, bro.
Oh,
You shouldn't just put this on the
David Rose
internet.
on
Oh my
4.
god.
I'm so
David
Number 4.
Rose.
David Luther
Like
Rose.
not even the top 3. Like he didn't even make bronze.
Here's the thing, and again, Victor knows this because he was there for me watching it the first time.
No wonder you don't
Don't
care about
talk
Patrick.
about me.
You
Don't
don't
talk
care about
to-
David
Oh, I should
apparently.
Don't talk to me and
Sorry.
hurt like
Okay,
right
well,
here.
okay, hear me out. Hear me out. It's getting hot. I feel it. David, which again you can attest to, he was my favorite character all the way up until like a little bit after Patrick and him got it going. Because at that point, again, it's the same thing. I just don't think David built anything very strongly by himself. It's just David and Patrick the whole time. And for me, I'm like, no, and it's for me, I think it's a good thing. It's just I think they came to a strong end to David by himself. At like once Patrick comes in and they get connected with the I love yous, once he says I love you, for me I'm like that's a solid end, and now we're jumping into David and Patrick's story together. So as a collective, when Patrick came in, even though I love David so much, for me I was like everyone else's character development for that point on grew higher and heavier. I think Victor's crying.
But why is, first of all, I have 2 things. So why is like Ted and Alexis's relationship so different? And 2, how like has his relationships with all of the other Roses, with Stevie, not dramatically changed? And while yes, Patrick's his confidant, he still does those independently a lot of the time. Sometimes with advice and help.
The
from
only
Patrick, but
thing,
not often,
the
not
only
always.
thing I could really recall of what David
Popcorn.
does by himself once Patrick comes in, he's just there to like. He at that point becomes the Patrick for other people. Like Stevie's trying to date. Who does she ask to help her to be the Patrick in that situation? David's there to be like, I'll go with you. When Alexis is doing something, Alexis, like if something happens when Ted is not there because Alexis is now building her own solo thing, she's like, hey, David or Johnny or just someone else. So at that point, I just don't see David really accomplishing much by himself. Once Patrick is really in it. It's
I'm
just
crying. I'm literally crying. No, I am tearing up for some reason.
Yes,
And I'm not entirely sure
it's
why.
a black mole we found in the bathroom.
Oh, that would make sense.
Wow.
Just kidding. Haha, this apartment's great.
Yeah.
You're not trying to put it on the
I don't even want to ask
any.
any. I think we all get that. I get.
I honestly wasn't listening to most of that, so I'm ready.
I
Let's
just,
go.
yeah,
Are we
I
just ready
just
for the
don't.
next
Yeah,
one?
I
Alright.
don't think we'll ever agree on that. to be
We
honest.
won't.
It's
But
just,
all right. It's in my opinion. I'm just saying.
No, well, okay.
It's
but
okay.
sometimes opinions are facts, and that I'm just saying.
What's the-
You're wrong. Your
what's
opinion's
the-
wrong.
Okay.
You have a wrong
All
opinion.
right. My number 3.
Damn. I might hurt some people right now.
I think I'll still hurt people. I don't even know, dude, because
Already saw
I'm
it.
just so sorry. Did you?
Which is surprising. Really surprising.
No. This is stuff we've kind of gone over in a way. Because I feel like everyone's number 1 is going to borderline be the same. Borderline.
Oh, yeah.
Borderline.
I do agree.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
What?
Holy
Alec,
What?
you have to go home after this, right?
Wait, okay, so we can understand how my David was like, all right, but I'm just assuming
I'm hurt.
we all figured
You
the
jinxed
top.
it.
No, don't put it. Don't. Am I the black cat? Is that what you're trying to say?
Your words, bro.
I did say that, didn't I? I literally tried to throw that on him.
No.
My
Now we're brown.
Stevie's my number 3 though.
Stevie.
David's your number 3.
Moira.
Moira
Yeah,
Rose.
I'll tell you.
You're not even saying. You're saying Catherine O'Hara.
Why are
Catherine
you
O'Hara,
acting
whom
like a
I
disgruntled
absolutely love.
pelican?
The
with,
baby.
like
Where's
the baby.
Where's
The
baby?
baby. The baby.
How dare you?
The baby.
That's
And
fine.
I'll tell you why. And it comes back to what I said at the very beginning of all this.
How's your day? No, you keep talking.
I'm
We're listening.
starving, actually.
It comes back to
I'm
this
really
because
hungry.
you guys
I
really
have
they don't
food.
matter. You
I'm
guys
sad,
matter, and this
but
is the
I have
important
to
thing.
make
Moira,
it.
absolutely
I don't want to say
fantastic,
something. But-
hilarious, wonderful. Catherine
What am I
O'Hara,
gonna
a gem,
Can't go anywhere.
and truly a national treasure.
Hold on, here you go.
But to me, character development is the most important thing. And while obviously she is hilarious, dramatic, and wonderful, she only has so much limited change. And to me, I care about her, but not nearly as much as the two characters that have changed the most. And that's all I have to say about that. Are we ready for the next one?
He said limited. He said limited.
About
He
what?
said Moira had limited character growth.
Yeah.
He said, is it written the right correction? He said limited.
Now tell me how I'm wrong. Go on. Oh.
It's Moira, right?
No, please. It is so.
Everyone-
I'm not saying she hasn't had growth.
anyone
Obviously,
is-
like with her acting
If
career.
anyone is watching this video, everyone is just pretty much
His address
watching
is
it to
100.
wonder, where does Moira go? Where does David go? Where does Johnny? And where does Alexis
course,
go?
and don't
But
get me wrong, of
everyone
course.
knows Moira's at least like the top 2, if...
But she's going to continue doing the same thing she always has, and we love her for that. But she's going to be this.
Okay.
He said
Question.
the same... same...
Sorry,
You
here,
can
here first,
answer,
folks.
He said the same... You
Hey,
can...
when's Ali coming back
Here,
to do
hold on.
more of
Do
the
you
show? Pooh?
Do you need?
All right,
okay,
let's
do
do
it.
it.
Hold on.
Number
Just-
2.
Are you gonna... Oh my gosh. Why are you putting whistle sound effects?
There you go.
Just that's such horrible legibility.
Thank
Okay,
you. I did that.
let's go number 2.
Oh, wait.
We're not ready yet.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
I was busy trying to draw a very failed speech bubble.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, wow.
Right. Okay. Is everyone good on their number 2?
Yeah.
All right. We're ready to go. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Okay. We're okay.
Alexis.
Okay. Here's the thing. I talked a big
See?
game about Moira.
Yeah, and see, you're not even.
No,
you're
no.
number 2 with Moira.
No. This is why. Because my
It
number
says
1.
David.
My number 1
Didn't even
character.
make-
My number 1 character has character growth throughout every single season, every single episode, anytime she's on screen. Everyone just write your number 1s at this point. We
Who
know
else
it.
would it be?
Yeah. Obviously it's Ray. I did. You weren't expecting it, were you?
No.
I know.
I am flabbergasted, to say the least.
Every single
Wow.
episode, every season, there is character growth. When Ted comes in, she's literally like, "Hey, Ted, love you. I think I love you. Blah blah blah." Also, I can like work behind the scenes. I can be I could be your AD. I could do anything you want. Like she came up with that. Even AD. That is. I was like, but like literally. if you
But
break
I
it
don't
down-
know. I think she has her. I think this is the biggest difference. Is Alexis? I think has a bigger growth change later in the show, whereas David has his earlier in the show.
No, but
And so
that's-
you remember, because I don't think she changes that much. I mean, she does. Everybody changes every single season, but I don't think she changes that much in the first 2
fair.
seasons.
That's fair though.
But Moira, yeah.
But so when you look at Alexis, right? If you look at the overarching thing of what Schitts Creek is,
Yeah.
Right, and you base it on David and Moira, because everyone knows, technically speaking, the top 3 should be David, Alexis, Moira, somewhere in like those 3.
Sure.
Stevie's just up there for me because I fell in love with Stevie.
And who doesn't love Stevie?
Yeah.
And
So
she's
again,
wonderful.
it's my opinion.
Yeah, and
Stevie
agreed.
so for me, when you break it down, Alexis does everything to a higher caliber level, technically speaking. And I'll explain it this way. Every one of those 3, from David, Moira, and Alexis, David, Moira, and Alexis, they all have their catchphrases. What is one of the most popular catchphrases of the whole show? David,
Ew,
right?
David.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look at character growth, right?
The witch's house.
She's growing in the beginning of the show, small. It's very small, but she's growing slowly but surely,
Mhm.
right? And then towards the end, she has huge growth. For me, David has like solid growth, huge growth in the beginning, in the middle, and then towards the end, it's minimal growth. So it's
Yeah.
like, for me, if I want to watch a person grow, I want to watch them grow and then bam, explode. Moira, she's growing, but her growth, which is why I almost agree with you, I just gave you a lot of hell. For me, she does grow, but I think hers, she doesn't like explode. You know what I mean? Because even like towards like the middle of like season 4 or 5, she's still like, ooh, I'm gonna get the money, I'm gonna buy that big fancy dress. And I'm like, your priorities still aren't there. So for me, Alexis grows the correct way, just growing huge. She has the best catchphrase, and even though it's not as strong as a couple as David and Patrick, it was really cool to see a woman go, you know what, I can do this. Like, I'm gonna make a smart choice for
Spoiler
me. Oh my gosh, is that a spoiler?
No, if you just start with spoiler alert in the beginning.
If
of
I
the
start
video,
with,
you'll be
if I,
fine.
was that, well, yeah.
Oh
Do you-
god, he busted.
Do you want to
backwards
do a because I didn't
graphs.
catch any of what you said. Do you want to like draw it in a graph for us?
Yeah, okay.
Right,
So
thank
yeah,
you.
while I'm drawing this graph, you guys explain your Moira and your David at number 1.
No, I'm gonna
Because
order-
because I absolutely love David. From like, I love him as a character. I love the way that he's written. I love everything about that character. I think he is such an important character for this time, for this generation, for this kind of content. I fell in love with him like almost immediately, and I just thought that his heart grew and grew and grew, and the amount that he cared and the amount that I cared about him, and that's why he's my number 1. He's my boy.
That's fair.
I love my David. Yeah, and Moira.
So we're looking at me the whole time, so I pretended it was towards me. I chose Moira because holy mother, and that's where it gets complicated. Is because I do think that Catherine O'Hara, just the character, everything that came into that. I'm sorry, I am speaking.
I'm not.
I know, we're listening.
Yeah. Continue.
But she just what an I mean, all of them are iconic, but what an iconic character. Forever. I mean, some of the jokes and some of the again, that's the writing. Everything that was encompassed into Moira Rose is just it's. I think it's a character that we all think. Oh, well, I think of when I think of Schitts Creek. Obviously, I think about all 4 of them.
Yeah.
But there's something about there's like this picture of Moira when she's like starting to like rehearse for the play, and she's just like.
Don't get me wrong.
And,
Like I think
stills get me like the feels. Just seeing pictures of her like. All the gifs that I see of her, like she has risen.
I mean, honestly, the top 4 in general, whichever way you put it, which we obviously all the roses were all of our top 4s. Like they're all just so great.
Okay, but Jordan, that is
Here's the
in
graph.
you.
That's amazing.
That is if I were you talking, I'd be
This
like,
is-
this
He
is
asked. He asked for
I
the
did.
graph.
I honestly,
I
I
wanna
was.
do
It was
it.
a joke originally.
So the green is Alexis. So see how she just. You see, all right, class. If you look, you can see how Alexis's trajectory just goes.
You think she grows the
Bam.
most?
And then when you look at Moira, Moira goes right here and slowly grows throughout the whole show. This doesn't fully show it, but like I think David's the purple. I feel like he peaks and then stays. So like no, but like not stays. Sorry.
It's like-
he peaks.
it's like-
peaks. No, okay, I'll give you that. But
At
again,
least they
but
land
at
on the
least
same.
Alexis the whole time just is a straight shot up.
I don't know, but I think she's probably more of like a and then a raise up. Yeah, I think
Okay.
she's pretty. I think she's pretty like
They just
solid.
David and her do the opposite.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
assumption though.
But
But
that's fair. That probably looks.
this will be in the second channel, your sister channel.
Let's oh my gosh, she's doing a different type of graph. I failed these
I want to do a
graphs.
graph now.
He's doing
I don't want to do a graph. Nobody
my
wants.
gosh.
I don't even.
Here, just
I don't. I still don't know what I'm looking
use your
at.
limited space in here. That's in our opinion. So in my opinion, this was my list from the start. Do you think my list is the best? Do you think my
No.
list is correct? Do you think Victor's oh my gosh.
yeah. Those
Do you
words.
think Victor's list is correct? Do you think Alex's list is correct? If you think none of ours is correct, please leave in the comment section who do you think is the top 10 in Schitts Creek. Like, share, subscribe, please.
Text
okay.
225
Two-
to
two-
555
what is
to vote for Victor.
What is this? The early 90s? Or is that late?
No,
I-
early that too.
Imagine bombing.
It
a
is a
joke.
toll number though, so you will have to pay.
Imagine bombing a joke on a show that you started. Because that's
I
what I
mean,
just
bombing or just show in general.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
It has. Wow. I thought it went really well.
Victor.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't even have confidence in the show. And we
Uh,
haven't even rapped.
Subscribe to the show, please. leave a like just for these faces alone.
If you want to see
No,
more
sorry,
of me.
sorry.
Oh,
these
these
faces.
faces,
So
that makes
sorry.
much more
No,
sense.
not you guys. Ill.
David.
In my opinion, my list is the best list. All right, that's good. We're good, right? All right, let's take this list down.
I won.
Oh! All right, you can stop it. You can stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Take this-
Then stop
Can you
it.
actually-
Then stop.